NBA sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here we go. We've got the visiting team taking on Sacramento. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
The Kings shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Trae Young. It's Harden with the drive. No good there. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Harden outside. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Harden. Thompson with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Sacramento moving it around. Watson for three. Again, the miss by the Kings.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
To the paint. It's stolen by Green. To the inside. Harden outside. Here he goes. And Sarr pulls it down. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Ball. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Inside. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Harden with the defensive effort.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
It's stolen by Hield. From downtown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner and loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Pass to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now Ball. After the missed three from Trae Young. Ball with it. Out guarded by Hield. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Watson's shot is off. Down low. And stolen by Watson. Pass to Harden. Young with the steal. .153 left to play here in the first. Now here's Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Nice job there by Young, picking that defense apart and finding openings for his teammates.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Harden. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
Young's shot is off.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Ball. Harden has a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 5.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Back to Young. From the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Left side, Ball. For 3. No good on that one. Here's Thompson. Misses the layup. It could go. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings lead by 3. After this,
9.
and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Lots of room. Mobo can't hit.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Stolen by Thompson.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Harden gets it done inside.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Sar. Up again. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, game in and game out. Certain players find themselves constantly in the middle of the contact. Draymond is one of them.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Thompson. Mobo with the rebound. Kings leading now by 5. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Harden. Lets it go with the 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Assist goes to
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves. Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Great positioning on the putback. And it's now only a 1-point Sacramento lead.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Harden with a head of steam. And Harden with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
There's the pick. Keys to Harden. A 3-ball. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, the numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Harden outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Driving to the basket. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Sacramento ball.
Sacramento leading by 4. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. It's Harden with the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. And Thompson slams it home.
So fast of foot, on the run, or Sear, tough to catch.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up. 4th turnover already.
Young outside. Stolen by Harden. Jacks up a 3. Harden gets all the way to the rim. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Sacramento up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even. So far.
And Tim, watching Alex Czar, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
And here's Young. To the paint. Here's Czar. And Czar throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Czar? He is doing it all tonight.
Green, the screen. Harden scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Watson's shot is good.
Just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's Watson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead. Now Thompson. He's got 11. Young outside. Shoots from the baseline. Draymond Green pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 7. Harden outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Thompson outside. With the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Harden outside. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Shot from 6. A nice shot by Young. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Green. The 3 from Harden. And Czar pulls it down. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Thompson in the corner. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hield. Young outside. Green with the rebound.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Harden outside. Watson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Watson's got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento. And Young, here we go. And the shot goes in. Czar's got 15.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Ball no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
1:41 left to play in the third.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack. That's a nice lead pass in transition, making things easy for your teammate.
Pass to Holmgren. Rebound by the Kings. And now Sacramento on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one is on heel.
Team foul.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Away team foul.
For Sacramento, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Screen by Young. Whoa! What a play!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Nembhard. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point lead.
Visiting team, 39.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Thompson with it. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Harden. And Sarr pulls it down. It's Young on the wing. Holmgren outside. Clock at 6. Sarr in the high post. Back to Holmgren. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Thibault. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. Outside, Green.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Inside, Watson. The kick out to Ball. Back to Green. Misses in close. Holmgren at the elbow. And stolen by Thibault. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Sacramento again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Healed outside. And Harden comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren in the corner. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, here is Harden. Pass the ball. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Now Watson. They need this one. Harden, no good. Healed from outside. Rebound by the Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. Green draws the double. Here's Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Holmgren.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Both free throws good from Green. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training apps on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. Oh! And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Kings leading out by 7. Now Ball. There's a screen. Harden outside. For 3. It misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And now Sacramento on the break. Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. On the wing, Harden. Jacks up a 3. Sarr pulls it down. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Healed. The 3 goes down.
And this team believes in Hield. There, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch.
Here's Harden. Ball. Oh, the slam dunk.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hand.
Now Thompson. Now Sarr. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
It's Harden with the drive. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's good.
And that's exactly what you want from your best player. Unafraid to run to the bright lights.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And here's Harden. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Here's Young. Stolen by Ball. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. It was a fan